Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Stanford Cardinals, taking on another team from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles. 48 looking for a physical attack from the gun. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver comes in motion. The RPO fires complete to the left. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. The Seminoles come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Motion from the back. Enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Noles can really attack on this 2nd and short. The hand to the running back. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. And the Seminoles will line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. So Stanford's offense will go to work for the first time today. And Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, they'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Going for the big play. Hits him inside the 20, still going. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Sometimes you see play action for teams that don't really even run the football. I love how they run the football, set it up, next play, take the big shot down the field. The receiver makes the play, makes the catch, and runs it into the end zone.
All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this. He wants to go deep. Makes the grab on the left side. Lots of running room. Touchdown, Florida State. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's complete to the right. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
He'll bounce his way ahead for a pickup of 4 out to the 14.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
They'll try to run for it. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
That's got to feel good if you're the offense, because third down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. Fires to the big fella. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. The Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. He's looking deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Makes the catch. What a cut. Now he's loose. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Got his man. Defense uses the sideline there, and he gets it into plus territory at the 49. The Seminoles with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
There he goes! And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. And the Seminoles back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They'll immediately call timeout. You want to talk about building a drive around a guy, first on the ground and now using him in the passing game.
And you get so much bang for your buck because you can split him out wide. You can fake it to him and throw it. This is the guy that really stretches the field and makes you decide how you want to defend him.
Hey, he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, no! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
This offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. And the Noles really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Fighting off the defender. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end finds a soft spot. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Seminoles have pushed it inside the 20. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. Behind the chains now on second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Caught. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. The Noles have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll go to the air. Big big guy smells it. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. The give to the fullback. Touchdown Seminoles! And they take it in for 6 more points.
There's an old school play you don't see very often anymore. Who's to say that fullbacks are dinosaurs today in college football? They turn around, they hand it off to the big fella, and he pays it off with a touchdown.
Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football. There he goes! He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Now the offense trying to operate in the red zone. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The give to the back. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. This field goal try to make it a 3-score game late. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
And they pick up just a few on that completion.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Fires to the tight end. They stop him at the 23. Good pickup, but not quite enough for the first down. It'll bring up 4th down. On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. Trying to do it on the ground. They stop him short of the mark. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Oh, better look out!
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Motion from the wide receiver. Receiver on the move, gets the touch pass. And the Seminoles are stopped, but not before getting the first down. Making side adjustments here. From the 25-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The give, and tick, 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 tick. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. The RPO, it's complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Line is set on 3rd down. Give to the running back. Didn't even come close to getting back to the line. He'll lose 8. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Charlottesville, Mr. Jefferson's University, the University of Virginia, where fans have been flooding the ground since early this morning. Today, a clash between a couple of ACC rivals in a game that could have big-time implications for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Florida State Seminoles taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Virginia Cavaliers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
Okay, ready?
To the ground with the back. Great to have perfect blocking, but you can also make your own, and that's exactly what he does, getting it up to the 36.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you could tell he takes advantage of it.
The Seminoles have enough for the first down.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field, and nowadays you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Quickly complete. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. The Seminoles lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to set up the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, on those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that display, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. That is no good. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss. So Virginia's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Back open in the middle. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. And the Noles want to crank the tempo.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up.
Turning it on. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. Buys a little time with his feet. He'll get rid of it. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Finds his man. It's Glass. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. You know they'd love to convert this 3rd down after missing a field goal on the last drive. Finds his tight end. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Seminoles have pushed it inside the 20. Off the play fake on 1st down. Skips away from pressure. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He's picked off and he's thrown a dozen of them. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Noles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Pulled and finds his man on the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Using the quick game. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Seminoles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He lets it fly. Catch and stride inside the 15. Touchdown, Florida State. He got a step and just dusted the field.
And And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under it and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy.
They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Handoff from the gun. He breaks the tackle. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Might as well give it to him again. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Sends it back in motion. Off play action. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Offense in a split backfield. On 3rd down, going up top. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense.
Love the 3rd down call. Throwing the angle route to your back, working one-on-one against that defender. Easy pitch and catch for the 1st.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Lofts one high and deep. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Bringing it back. And they get the takeaway. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Gets the back moving. To the air on 1st down. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Firing to the right, complete. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The Seminoles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Going for it all. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Seminoles will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He looks it in and makes the catch. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, running back on the move. Past the sticks and still on his feet. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. They have a 1st down at the 41-yard line. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot, the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
The give to the tailback. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Virginia has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
Well, it's fourth and short, and you're sort of in no man's land at this point near midfield. I think if you're on offense here, you're going to have to go for it. You're going to have to show confidence in your guys to get it done and go get you the win.
And the Seminoles pick up the first down.
Gotta have it situation. Who do you go to? You go to the big fella who does the dirty work. The fullback gets the first down, and you still have life in this football.
Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. And the Noles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Noles! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And, man, that was a nice job by the tight end, finding the soft spot in the defense in the end zone on that TD.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Going right to work up top. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looking to fire. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. It's complete on the right side. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. The Seminoles have it with a 1st and 10. They go to the ground. Still running at the 40. Out of bounds at the 33, but not before the big pickup for the ground game.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football. Be physical. Get a big gain.
They'll go to the ground. Headed to the end zone. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll try the run, and he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther.
You just need more from your offensive line. 2nd and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up 3rd down. And this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. The give to the big fullback. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Seminoles.
And such a great job by the offense, able to execute there and score a touchdown late in this game. You know, you try to simulate that in practice, but you just can't do it. Guys are going to have to step up.
A huge point after this for the lead. And he knocks it through to put him up by 1, and now the D will try to hang on. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. Tulane has the lead right now, but they just haven't been able to separate themselves yet inside Yulman Stadium. They're up by 7 over Rice. We'll circle back. If anything big happens in this clash in the American, you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll send the back in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on fourth down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. It's this drive. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. Great place to start for this offense. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now on second down, and we'll probably see another run, and that might do it if they can get a first down. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that's exactly what you would expect from this offense. Listen, when you're in that 1 to 2 minute range and you got the football and you got a lead, it's smash mouth, it's keep that clock running, it's ground game. So interesting now on this third down what they do next, but we got to keep that clock moving.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on fourth down. Ball just trickles to the ground. The offense starts in the shadow of its own end zone. Looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Here's a throw downfield late. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. They got him. Big stop in the backfield, and what a stand by this defense to keep points off the board.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You could tell, surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up. Run it. Do something. You can't take a sack to make a play for you.
Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
off.